Hello, and welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, a channel dedicated to providing timeless wisdom for a richer, more fulfilling life. In today's modern world, many of us, even with all the comforts and conveniences, still feel exhausted and overwhelmed by life's pressures. We often reach for quick fixes like medication and caffeine to relieve pain and fatigue, but our overall health seems to decline, and sometimes illnesses persist without fully healing. The answers we seek are not in technology or medicine alone. They reside in a forgotten truth: your mind and body possess a profound innate power to heal themselves. For over 2,500 years, Buddhist teachings have quietly preserved this wisdom, simple, natural practices that restore balance and vitality without medication. Now, before we delve into this transformative wisdom, if you find value in what we share, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Wisdom and Wealth. By subscribing, you'll gain access to a wealth of knowledge and inspiration, helping you navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Today, I am thrilled to share with you 12 powerful Zen secrets that unlock your body's natural ability to heal, reduce stress, and bring deep peace. Each secret is a powerful individual tool, but combined, they form a complete path toward true well-being. And what is the most important secret? I have kept it until the very end, so please watch carefully and fully experience each step. Remember, your destiny, your health, and your happiness lie in your hands. Let's begin. Secret 1: Meditation, your mind's fire extinguisher. Meditation is often misunderstood. Many people think it means sitting cross-legged for hours, completely clearing the mind, or achieving some mystical meditative state. The truth is, meditation is a simple, practical way to cleanse the mind, like a spiritual shower for the brain. Science proves this. Just 10 minutes of meditation daily can reshape your brain. It shrinks the amygdala, the part of the brain that processes stress and fear, and strengthens the prefrontal cortex, helping you focus and control your emotions. In other words, meditation is like a biological fire extinguisher for the stress raging inside your mind. Imagine your mind as a stormy ocean. Waves of anxious thoughts crash and swirl like dangerous currents. Meditation teaches you how to dive beneath those waves into the still water below. You are not stopping the storm, you are learning to float peacefully within it. Take Sarah, for example. She is a nurse with chronic migraines who took painkillers daily. After committing to meditation for just 30 days, her migraines disappeared. This was not magic, it was her brain rewiring its stress response. You don't need to start with something big. Try this tonight: spend 3 minutes before bed breathing deeply. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, then exhale slowly for 6 counts. Your mind will wander, and this is normal. When it happens, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Over time, this simple exercise builds resilience and soothes inner chaos. When you heal your mind, you heal your relationships and your whole life. Meditation is not a luxury, it is maintenance for your soul. Now, at the halfway point, if you're finding this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We're committed to providing you with actionable steps you can take to create a more fulfilling and healthy life. By subscribing, you'll become part of our growing community dedicated to wisdom and well-being. Secret 2: Positive thinking, the architect of your healing mind. Neuroscience shows that true optimism can rewire your brain, building pathways that reinforce hope and resilience. A groundbreaking Harvard study found that optimists live, on average, 15 years longer than pessimists. Why is that? Because your brain is essentially a prediction machine. If you tell it, "I am a failure," it will try hard to prove you right. But when you nurture gratitude and hopeful thoughts, you begin to change the story your brain believes. Take Jessica, a teacher struggling with despair after a difficult divorce, for example. She began a simple practice. Every morning, she wrote down 3 small things she was grateful for: a warm smile, a good cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend. After just 1 week, her inner voice shifted from despair to hope. Positive thinking is not about toxic positivity, a fake smile forced during hard times. It is about having the courage to spot cracks of light in the darkest rooms and say, "This is hard, but tomorrow will be a new day." Physiologically, positive thoughts release dopamine and serotonin, natural chemicals that heal, energize, and motivate you. Negative thoughts flood your body with cortisol, the stress hormone that damages cells and weakens the immune system. Starting today, try replacing one negative thought with a neutral or hopeful one. Remember, you are the CEO of your mind. Choose your story wisely. Secret 3, Self-love, the radical act of healing. We often become our own harshest critics. We shame ourselves for mistakes and flaws, believing harshness drives growth. But the truth is, shame kills creativity, joy, and the very dreams we hope to pursue. Self-love is not selfish or fake, it is showing compassion to yourself, the kindness and understanding you would give a dear friend or a child who just fell. Imagine your body as a sacred temple. Would you let anyone destroy it? Then why let your inner critic vandalize your soul? Take Jason, a firefighter who survived a devastating wildfire, for example. He realized he risked his life daily to save others but never told himself, "You matter." One night, he began a simple ritual, placing his hand on his heart and whispering, "You did well today." This small act became powerful medicine, healing wounds that no drug could heal. Self-love requires daily commitment. Some days, setting firm boundaries and saying no, other days, gently forgiving mistakes. You are a work in progress, deserving rest and grace. When you stop fighting yourself, you free energy to truly live. We are reaching the end, for the best content. Now, before we continue, I would like to ask again, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Wisdom and Wealth. Your support allows us to continue bringing you valuable insights and practices for a more balanced and thriving life. Plus, you won't want to miss out on the transformative secrets we have yet to uncover. Secret 4, Mindful Eating, Food as Medicine, Not the Enemy. In today's fast-paced world, eating often becomes unconscious, scrolling phones, distracted, swallowing without truly tasting. This unconscious eating harms digestion, triggers cravings, and causes inflammation in the body. But Buddhist wisdom teaches us to see every meal as a miracle, gifts from the earth formed by sunlight, rain, and the hands of those who grow and prepare the food. When you eat mindfully, you reconnect with this sacred process. Science proves this. Studies show that mindful eaters absorb up to 30% more nutrients from the same foods and reduce overeating by up to 75%. Eating slowly gives your brain time to recognize fullness and prevent overeating. Take Maria, a busy lawyer struggling with acid reflux, for example. After applying the 20-minute meal rule, meaning she ate without looking at screens or distractions, her symptoms disappeared. Her body learned to clearly communicate hunger and satisfaction. Here is your challenge tonight. Before your next meal, pause. Smell the food, savor a small bite, and notice its texture and flavor. Replace the thought, "I shouldn't eat this," with, "I choose to enjoy this." Your body is a temple, treat it like one. Secret 5, Healthy Habits, Small Steps Leading to Big Changes. Living a healthy life is not about extremes or perfect habits, it is about small habits, simple changes so easy you almost can't fail. Sleep is your body's first medicine. Losing just 1 hour weakens your judgment, like drinking 2 glasses of wine. Simple actions like drinking warm water upon waking, walking 5 minutes after meals, or swapping coffee for herbal tea can greatly improve your health. Take Mark, a software programmer, for example. He switched coffee for tea and started taking short breaks during the day. Within weeks, his chronic back pain disappeared. Why? Because habits shape identity. Every good choice whispers to your brain, "I care for myself." Buddhism teaches the middle way, balance without rigidity. Choose habits that bring you joy, not torture. Swap scrolling before bed for gentle stretching, replace chips with almonds. Small breezes create storms of health that change your life. Secret 6. Nature therapy, healing beneath your feet. Noise, screens, and deadlines of modern life weigh down our spirit, but nature offers free and powerful healing. Science shows spending just 20 minutes outdoors can reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, by 21%. Living near green spaces helps reduce depression risk by 30%. Nature demands nothing from you, just your presence. The Buddha did not find enlightenment in a meeting room, but under the Bodhi tree. Try this: stand barefoot on grass, feel the earth's pulse beneath your feet, place your palm on rough tree bark, and take a deep breath. These simple actions reset your nervous system and reduce inflammation. Lena, a stockbroker in New York City, traded skyscraper lunch breaks for salads on parked benches. After just 2 weeks, her insomnia disappeared. Nature's magic lies in small details: pine cones, the scent of flowers in fresh air, sunlight dancing through leaves. Find your spot, a long sunny windowsill or lakeside rock, and visit daily. Let nature remind you that you are Earth temporarily living in human form. Secret 7. Simplify your life, less is more. Look around you. How many possessions or commitments do you truly need? Clutter raises cortisol, the stress hormone, by 15%, pulling your mind's peace down. Simplifying doesn't mean sterile minimalism, it means arranging your life to keep only what brings joy and purpose. The Buddha called this non-attachment, a freedom, not rejection. Take Marie, a teacher overwhelmed by her Pinterest-perfect decor, for example. She donated 70% of her belongings. Suddenly, her home and her heart felt lighter. Start with a 5-minute purge, tackle one drawer, and detox digitally. Delete old emails and photos, and apply the "hell yes" rule. If a commitment doesn't excite you, say no. Each untied tie creates space for creativity, breathing, and connection. Carry only what truly matters. Secret 8. Reprogram your subconscious, be the DJ of your mind. Why do we repeat the same mistakes or sabotage our success? Because your subconscious controls about 95% of your decisions, often replaying old, unhelpful patterns. But here is the good news: you can rewrite your mind's playlist with affirmations, mental seeds planted and nurtured daily. Take Derek, a recovering addict, for example. Every morning, he whispered to himself, "I choose peace over pain." After 30 days, his cravings disappeared. Neuroscience shows affirmations light up the brain's reward centers, making new beliefs stick. Combine this practice with pruning toxic influences. Avoid negativity and unhealthy social media, and protect your mental garden like the Buddha protected his body with loving boundaries. Remember, you are not a passenger in your life, you are the DJ mixing the soundtrack for your own story. Secret 9. East meets West, wisdom without borders. Don't think Eastern and Western medicine are enemies, they are teammates. Western medicine shines in emergencies, broken bones, infections, and life-saving surgery. Eastern wisdom excels at prevention and treating root causes through acupuncture, herbal medicine, meditation, and yoga. Take Emma, a cancer survivor, for example. She combined chemotherapy with Tai Chi and adaptogens. Medicine helped her survive, Tai Chi restored her will and energy to truly live. Balance means freedom. Use pharmaceuticals when necessary, herbal teas to reduce inflammation, and mindfulness to ease anxiety. The Buddha did not reject doctors, he rejected dependency. True healing honors both symptoms and root causes. Secret 10. The power of self-healing, your inner doctor. Your body is a self-healing superhero, regenerating billions of cells every second. Believing in your healing power can speed recovery by up to 40%. Stress whispers, retreat, to your cells. Courage shouts, charge. You are the general commanding your body's army. Take Jake, a construction worker with chronic back pain, for example. Every night, he visualized his spine glowing golden for 10 minutes. Slowly but surely, his pain vanished. This is not magic, it is the brain's ability to change. Your brain cannot distinguish between actual healing and vividly imagined healing. Work with modern medicine, but trust your body's wisdom. Illness is a detour, not destiny. Tonight, whisper to yourself, "My body, I support your return to balance and harmony." Healing through intention carries deep meaning, a truth modern science has only begun to understand and integrate into healthcare today. Secret 11: Mindfulness in daily life presence as healing. Meditation is not only an activity for quiet moments on a cushion. Mindfulness is fully focusing your attention and presence on every moment, whether walking, washing dishes or talking. This mindful presence has the power to dissolve stress and awaken joy in the simplest actions. Let me share a story about Sarah, a mother overwhelmed by the demands of work and parenting. She found herself constantly distracted, her mind racing with worries about deadlines, bills, and school. Her relationship with her young son was tense, full of frustration and impatience. One day, Sarah decided to try a new approach. Instead of multitasking or letting her mind wander during playtime, she committed to being fully present. When her son handed her a toy, she focused completely, noticing the texture, his eager eyes, the joy in his smile. She listened deeply without thinking about her to-do list. Gradually, a significant change occurred. Sarah's stress began to melt away. The moments she shared with her son became rich and healing, transforming their relationship. She realized that simply being here fully and without judgment nurtured not only her son's happiness but also her own peace. This presence transforms daily habits into sacred rituals. It is a powerful reminder that healing does not always come from grand gestures. Sometimes it lies in the quiet act of fully showing up. Secret 12: Generosity and kindness healing through giving. Helping others is one of the most powerful ways to heal your heart and soul. Let me tell you about Helen, a woman in her 70s who struggled with loneliness after losing her husband. She felt isolated and chronic pain made her days heavy. One day, she decided to volunteer at a community center serving meals to the homeless. At first, Helen thought she was only giving her time and energy, but what she received was far deeper. The grateful smiles, shared stories, and simple acts of connecting with another human sparked healing in her soul. Her pain eased, and her loneliness began to fade. Helen's story is a beautiful reminder that generosity is not just material gifts. It is about giving kindness, attention, and love. When you give from the heart, you create a ripple effect that uplifts not only those you help, but also yourself. In Buddhist teachings, compassion and generosity are seeds that grow into deep inner peace. By opening your heart to others, you open the door to your own healing. So ask yourself, how can I give today? What small act of kindness might change someone's life and mine? These 12 secrets are more than lists of steps or techniques. They form a sacred road map guiding you from the chaos of the outside world to the deep refuge of your true self. The distractions and turmoil of life often make us forget that true peace and healing do not come from somewhere outside. They have always been present inside us, quietly waiting to be rediscovered. Start with one secret, one simple practice, and watch how it gently unfolds into real transformation. Healing is not the final destination, but a lifelong journey, a delicate balance of patience and courage, surrender and strength. Remember, the greatest healer you will ever know lives inside your mind and heart, capable of miracles when nurtured with kindness and clear intention. This is your invitation to reclaim your inner power and step into life with awareness and compassion. Your destiny, health, happiness, and freedom truly lie in your hands. The path lies ahead. The choice is yours. Before we conclude, if you found this video valuable and you're committed to cultivating a life of wisdom and wealth, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Healing and transformation take time, but every small act of mindfulness, kindness, and self-care builds momentum. For more wisdom, guidance, and inspiration to unlock your inner power and live a peaceful, purposeful life, subscribe to Wisdom and Wealth. And finally, share this video with anyone who needs to hear this message, because healing is a gift best shared.